You want me to put that on my Tudor?
Harry's wife. She's moved out. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. I've explained to you many times what the dynamic is between the narcissist and the intimate partner primary source victim. Seduction, idealization, the golden period, sustained devaluation with repeated instances of the return of the golden period through a respite period, and then one of three outcomes. Victim escapes, unusual, narcissist disengages, most common, and neither of those things happen, and instead the relationship continues until either the narcissist or the victim shuffles off this mortal coil. Harry's in the sustained devaluation. Disengagement isn't too far away. There are 5 triggers for disengagement. You can learn about those in the 5 disengagement triggers or the 5 reasons the narcissist leaves you. In some instances, the narcissist will kick the intimate partner primary source out of the house, or make life so intolerable for them that they decide to leave, although the narcissist wants them to go. Therefore, it's not a form of escape, but simply that there is disengagement, and that victim wants to stay in the house for a variety of reasons. It's their property too, they want to be near the children, or they want to try and resolve things, but the narcissist makes things so intolerable that they eventually leave, although it's part of the disengagement. Sometimes, however, the narcissists themselves will leave. They might even leave their own property. They do so as part of the disengagement to place distance between themselves and the intimate partner primary source. There is a suggestion that this has already happened with regard to Harry's wife and Harry. You are, of course, aware that rumours of separation have been popping up more frequently as of late. There had been suggestions, of course, that Harry had been staying out of the way, retreating to a bolt hole, not escape, but simply availing himself of the opportunity to escape the sustained devaluation by removing himself to San Vicente bungalows. However, news is now being circulated that suggests that it's Harry's wife that has actually gone. Might it be that disengagement has occurred? Well, let us find out. Courtesy of the Mirror newspaper, an article by Molly Quirk tells us Harry's wife staying in hotel suite as she grafts on plans for major Hollywood career. Harry's wife is planning on becoming a Hollywood power player and is hard at work in Los Angeles, according to reports. Pausing there, I certainly would believe that she believes that she can become a Hollywood power player, governed by her delusion. But to understand that she's hard at work, well, that's a little less likely as a consequence of the fact, as we all know, that she's intrinsically lazy. The article continues by explaining, but the Duchess of Sussex isn't just making the big plans in her Montecito mansion, because according to a source, Harry's wife has allegedly set up shop in a hotel suite close to her talent agency in Los Angeles. Showbiz correspondent Kinsey Schofield recently appeared on GB News and spoke of how there are rumours swirling, yes, yet more, that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are enduring a rough patch and subsequent rift. She described the situation as a wound that won't heal. Pausing there, accordingly, the evidence comes from Kinsey Schofield, who is not necessarily any better placed than anybody else with regard to this information, and as always, I leave it up to you to determine the veracity of the information that is put forward. As I've explained to you before, as a consequence of the understanding that we have about the narcissistic dynamic, it's entirely correct that they are enduring a rough patch, because Harry is in the period of sustained devaluation. He's subjected to various malign manipulations. Is there a subsequent rift? Well, it could be, for instance, that she leaves, not ending the relationship, but essentially giving him an absent silent treatment. That's a possibility. And therefore, disengagement isn't triggered, but as part of the sustained devaluation, and the pursuit of other interests, remember, because she does not operate in a vacuum. When people come up on her radar, she needs to assert control over them. She needs to draw fuel from them. Harry's the most important individual in her fuel matrix, for reasons I've explained previously, but he's not the only person in it. And therefore, if her narcissism is causing her to focus on alternative opportunities, controlling other people who may well have preferential residual benefits compared to Harry, it may well be the case that that doesn't yet amount to a disengagement trigger, but quite simply, she gives him an absent silent treatment by going and staying somewhere else, and this is part of his sustained devaluation. Returning to the article, amid the rift rumours, Kinsey added, one of the rumours is that Harry's wife has set up shop in a hotel suite across from her agency, William Morris Endeavour, and that she has her eyes set on bigger opportunities. She wants to be a power player in Hollywood, and that this is not the direction that Harry has any desire to go. She went on to ask that with the couple spending more time apart, how does any relationship function in that capacity? Well, it isn't so much as a consequence of them spending time apart, but actually as a consequence of this being the dynamic between victim and narcissist. Harry's wife was recently said to have signed with renowned Hollywood talent agency William Morris Endeavour, which has represented major stars, including the likes of Dwayne Johnson, Adele, and tennis player Serena Williams. WME's website claims, we provide our clients and partners with global access and insights into every facet of entertainment and sports. Across our company, we represent top artists, creators, and leaders in every category. The news of Harry's wife signing with the renowned agency came weeks after it was reported that the couple's $20 million Spotify deal came to an end, and it was soon said that their $98 million Netflix deal was hanging in the balance. Facing several blows of late, the couple have seen their Netflix docuseries snubbed at the Emmys, as well as losing out on the aforementioned Spotify deal. We recently reported that a source told Closer magazine that the couple are facing up to mounting business pressures after their Spotify deal came to an abrupt end. The source added that the couple are having to work hard to rescue their brand because it's not looking good. They added that their overheads are massive and they need huge paydays in order to maintain their current lifestyle. Harry and Harry's wife could be forced to downsize their 9-bedroom and 19-bathroom mansion, with it reported that both of them downsizing to a more affordable home is proving to be upsetting for them both. I've explained in parts passing about the notion of downsizing and, of course, the suggestion that they've been eyeing up a property in Malibu. Now, the suggestion is that Harry's wife even is staying in a hotel suite. It could be that she is doing this because it allows quicker access to the agency, though as I made the point in a video yesterday, there are such things as Zoom calls and telephones and emails. Nevertheless, she might believe that by being physically proximate, she's in a position to place more pressure, more influence, that she's more able to shape things by her sheer physical presence, again, part of her delusion, but her narcissism driving it to cause her to, in essence, hoover the non-intimate secondary sources within the William Morris agency by physically going to meetings with them. Thus she gains fuel, and it may be that she feels that she is progressing matters more quickly and her narcissism is accessing, subconsciously, those residual benefits more effectively. At the same time, of course, because she doesn't care about Harry, it's not a problem for her to locate there, thus giving him an absent silent treatment. Of course, there may be nothing in this article and it's pure speculation. But if it is accurate, this again would fit with an aspect of the dynamic between a narcissist and her victim. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.